Trump is out there only trying to help, the billionaires, and only trying to tax the little people and give tax cuts to the billionaires.
Hi guys.
This is pretty much been explained.
Jonathan Daly.
Moving on. So what is Trump doing that's awesome? So his big, beautiful bill that he signed on July 4th, as you know, got rid of the $600 threshold for reporting to the IRS by Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, the other big money transfer apps that we use. And why is this such a big deal? It baffles me that so many people, especially on the left, try to argue that Trump is out there only trying to help, the billionaires, and only trying to tax the little people and give tax cuts to the billionaires. Now, first off, from a big standpoint, oftentimes you have to give tax cuts to the rich to actually end up helping the middle and lower class. That's because it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. The rich are the employers. They're the big businesses that give the jobs, and anytime you're going to raise taxes on them, they're just going to make everything more expensive because they control the market. So yeah, it is what it is. You have to give tax cuts. Historically speaking, our strongest economy ever during his first administration was when big, beautiful tax cut that he signed into law that did help the middle class and lower class until COVID threw a wrench in everything. But we're getting away from the topic here. The $600 rule, what was it? So back in 2021, I want to say, 2021 ARP law had lowered the Form 1099-K reporting threshold to just $600 in payments, regardless of the number of transactions, applicable to third-party payment providers like Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, etc. Now, previously, forms were only required for $20,000 transactions and or 200 transactions. So starting in 2025, the IRS had adopted a phase schedule. So this was what was going to happen. 2023, it maintained the old 200 transaction threshold. So what does that mean? That means if you pay a contractor a certain amount of money, or you receive payments as a contractor, you have to submit a 1099-K for those payments. If someone paid you through Venmo for $20,000, you would, back in 2023, you would need to send them a 1099-K for doing your taxes. And if you don't know what a 1099-K is, look it up. So 2024, they set the threshold of $5,000 irrespective of transaction count. So if you received $5,000 or more in 2024, then you would need to send whoever sent you that a 1099-K. So in 2025, it was planned to drop further to $2,500 with no transaction minimum. And so effective for calendar years 2025 and beyond, the one big beautiful bill restores the previous $20,000 and 200 transactions standard, nullifying the $600 rule entirely. So what does that do? That means all you people who use Venmo and PayPal for your little side hustle or your small business to take payments, etc., or just to send, your half of the bill when you went out to lunch for your friends, you don't have to worry about sending out a 1099-K every time you do that. And this was the IRS wanting to take as much money from the people that probably have the least amount in the country. So that was good. Good job, Trump. Good job with the big, beautiful bill on that one. It wasn't perfect. Any big bill is not going to be that beautiful, and it's not going to be perfect, but this is one provision that I do approve.
For the latest in case updates, legal tips, news, and politics, make sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and our other socials, and above all, subscribe on YouTube to get your dose of excellence on a daily basis.